All right. It's 12 o'clock. That means it's noon. That means it's time for Smart Money Moves. So we are here today and excited to bring you another installment of Smart Money Moves in 2021. We are Southwest Louisiana Credit Union, and we're excited that you decided to sign up for another installment of Smart Money Moves and spend some of your, whether it's your lunch break or just part of your afternoon with us today as we bring you what we hope will be some enlightening topics on fall financial fitness. I have a lot of my friends here at work joining me for this Zoom. So Sandra here is in our real estate department. She's one of our, give me the name. Real estate loan officers. I was about to say realtors, but real estate loan officers. I couldn't get it. And Milena here is our financial counseling specialist. So she'll have some great information today to share and to chime in on, because this is all about financial fitness. So we'll get to some part in this webinar where you'll actually be able to set up a time to come and meet with her if that's something that you're interested in. And Shelly Robbins, again, is business services and business lending. And I'm going to let the other person next to Shelly introduce herself. She has a really good name.
Yes, I am Shelly OG, because I was the original Shelly here, but I am over everything accounting here at the credit union.
So she is the original Shelly.
That's me.
Shelly OG. So I want to say thank you to all of my credit union buddies here who hopped on this Zoom with us today. So to share some of their insight and some of their experience with you and with me, helped me to put this PowerPoint together so that we can bring you some of the best and brightest in the industry with the best and brightest tips on how you can get financially fit this fall and position yourself to be successful moving into the new year. This year flew by really, really fast. So we're at a point in time where, it's time to start thinking about maybe you didn't achieve the things you wanted to achieve this year. Maybe you didn't save as much as you wanted to save, or you didn't take action on some of the things you wanted to, maybe change accounts or get into a better account, or, open up this kind of club account, or just different things. We're going to talk about some of those things that you can add to your list and say, maybe by the end of the year, I want to do this. Or by the beginning of the year, I want to start doing X, Y, and Z. So we're going to share some of that with you today, and we hope that you will enjoy it. So here we go. Oh, I think here we go. There we go. So it's fall fitness, but I thought about this really cool thing and said, what about football finances and fall, y'all? So that's what this is. It's football, finances, and fall. We're not really going to talk about football, although our CEO, Chad, is, I believe, watching. So he would have probably a lot to say about football. I think he knows a lot about football. I don't know that any of us know much about football or how that relates to finances, other than probably professional football players make a lot of money. But anyway, we thought it was cute. So just go with it. All right. So in talking about moving into the fall season, fall is a time of change and a season of change. So it's a perfect time, like we said, to get ready for the holidays. I forgot to mention that the holidays are approaching, which can be, it's an exciting time, but it can also be a very expensive time if we don't plan and, or have the money saved already that we look to spend during the holidays. And that not just in the form of gifts, but we eat a lot during the holidays. So it may be a lot of cooking, it might be, hosting family, shopping a lot, just a lot of different things. It may be decorating. So anyway, that time of the season usually is a little bit more expensive if we choose to participate in those things. So hopefully we'll tell you some tips and things that you may be able to do to tweak your financial strategy as you get ready to embark upon those holidays and move into the new year. So Milena, would you like to talk about planning for the holidays? Sure. She's going to chime in on the holidays.
So planning ahead for the holidays and unexpected expenses, it's never too early to start. We suggest that you make a list for the holidays. Things such as Christmas clubs, vacation club accounts will help you save tremendously. Start a change drawer. Budgeting is always a huge benefit. Commit to spending less than you earn, especially around the holidays. It is easy to go overboard on, Christmas gifts, but you have to stick to the list, and you have to have a budget in order to not put yourself in a bind financially.
So, like Milena said, like we were just kind of talking about, the holidays can be really expensive. We have club accounts here at Southwest Louisiana Credit Union. So we have our Christmas club account, we have our vacation club account. Our Christmas club is specifically for you to save for the things you intend to do around the Christmas holidays. Where you have a little money going in there, where you don't touch it. We don't let you touch it because we want you to stick to the plan of saving for the holidays. So you have a little money going there. And then I think in November, you can access that money and you can use it, for your holiday shopping or for, cooking, whatever you want to do around the holidays. And that's money that you've saved all year, so that you don't have to take a big chunk out of your check or your checks that you'll get around that time to spend on your shopping. And then you end the year, you've exhausted your savings, or you've exhausted, all of your income that you've had for the last 2 months on gifts and, things that are not necessarily the most important thing at the time. But if you save all year for it, it's not as painful, and you get to enjoy the true meaning of the holidays. We have a QR code in the bottom of the screen that will take you straight to our club page, where you can open a Christmas club account or start a vacation club account. You can do that in anticipation of next year, whether it's planning a vacation or, saying, well, I didn't start my Christmas club account this year, but I want to start early doing it for next year. I've been meaning to do it, but I haven't done it. So this is a good opportunity to make that decision and commit to doing it and start now in anticipation of the expenses that may come from next year. Sandra, you got anything to add?
I'll say that Christmas and holidays roll around every single year. So if you actually make a plan for it, we know Christmas is coming this year. We know Christmas is coming next year. We know Thanksgiving and all the holidays. So really, if you have in your mind, okay, well, this is coming up no matter what, it makes it a little bit easier and you feel less guilty spending. And I think that's a really big perk of having our vacation club and our Christmas club, is that whenever you're able to contribute to those items, it's you spend and you don't feel guilty about it, about having, a plan.
Yep, I call it guilt-free shopping.
Exactly.
I do mine all year long. I think I put like $10 or $15 out of every check into my Christmas club account, and that's what I call my Black Friday shopping. So I can feel guilt-free when I'm buying things that I didn't need to buy or things that I didn't necessarily need. I'm buying impulse items. I feel like, that's money that's not coming out of my check, even though it did, but it did a long time ago, So, but I've saved for it so that I can go out and enjoy, because those are the things that make me happy. One of the things that make me happy, I like to go out and I like to be with the craziness, and I like to do the Black Friday shopping and get all the Christmas deals and things like that. So anyway, Shelly, you got anything on this, or you think we covered it?
I could answer the question that just came through the chat. When does Christmas Club account open up for regular spending? You're allowed to withdraw with no penalty starting November 1st through the end of the year. And same thing with Vacation Club. I want to mention that we can't tell you when you take your vacation. It could be any month of the year. So we allow a withdrawal penalty free on the first 7 days of every month.
Another thing that I've helped, so my dad and them being elderly, sometimes we have his Christmas club set up and money goes into it every month, because at the time that it disperses, he uses it for his property tax and homeowners insurance.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So that's another thing that nobody, you don't really think about that. And that's a big bill that comes up at the end of the year.
Yeah, absolutely. I was going to say with the vacation club account, because you, like Shelly said, because you can withdraw it, you can't tell you when to take your vacation. You can use it to save for something else. It's called a vacation club account to help you with potentially going on a vacation. But if there's something, that you've been eyeing that you just want to kind of save for, you know, and you want in your mind, I'm putting it in this specific account specifically for that, you can call it what you want. But anyway, that's just another way to kind of put in your mind, you know, that you're saving for a specific thing. And when, you know, you have the money for it, you have all the money already saved and it's not hurting anything else. So awesome. All right, so let's go on to the next slide. There we go. So find ways to make your money make more money. So the really cool thing about being a member at Southwest Louisiana Credit Union is that we have this really fun, really cool, what we call a prize-linked savings account called Lucky Lagniappe, where you save money to win money or win money to save money. Where you make a deposit into that account up to $100, you get 5 entries to win a lot of money each month. So I have in the up here on the slide, it tells you how many prizes are chosen and how much money you could win each month. We do 2 drawings. We do a state drawing and then we do a local drawing here. That's just the credit union people from Southwest, and where you can win money simply by saving money. So if you don't have a Lucky Lagniappe account, come and get a Lucky Lagniappe account. Go online, open your Lucky Lagniappe account. It's just another way to save some money. And you can, you know, this money will stay in your account. It'll be a great way that, and if you save enough money or save at least $20 each month, will give you 1 entry up to 5 entries a month. And you could win some extra money. So I really enjoy each month I get to call people and say, congratulations, you're one of our Lucky Lagniappe winners. And they're always surprised because they're like, really, y'all really do, you know, we really do win money. So it's very real people win this money. We've had some people win, I think, the $1,000 prize. I can't remember if anybody won the $5,000 prize, but we've had some big winners since we started this program. So if you don't have a Lucky Lagniappe account, come and open your Lucky Lagniappe account and you can win money each month. That's just extra money that gets dumped into that account. So it's not hurting you to have the account. It makes it really fun and it's really exciting when you get the call to say that you won some extra money. There's a QR code at the bottom of the screen. You can scan that QR code. It'll take you right to our Lucky Lagniappe account page where you can learn more about it and you can open your account. Get and use the account that pays you cash. If you have a checking account at Southwest Louisiana Credit Union and you do not have a Smart Rewards checking account, you need to have a Smart Rewards checking account. That is the account that pays you money each month when you do things that you already do. So you sign up for e-statements, you have a direct deposit or a bill come out of that account, and you use your card 12 times in a month for at least $5. So if you have a checking account that you're using to pay bills, to go to the store, to shop, this needs to be the checking account that you're using because we're going to deposit $10 every month free into your account by doing what you already do. We all get e-statements online or, look at our accounts online. So you're going to have your e-statements, have a bill or something come out or get part of your direct deposit or have your direct deposit going into that account. And then use your card like you do your any other check card that you use. Use this card because we're going to pay you money. Free $10 every month into that account. Plus, we'll give you ATM refunds. If you so happen to need to access an ATM that is not a Southwest Louisiana Credit Union ATM, we'll pay you back the fees up to $20 a month that you may incur for using what we call a foreign ATM. Okay, because we'll pay you back those fees that you incurred by using that other ATM. So your Smart Rewards your checking account is going to be the best account for you to have. You're going to have a checking account. You want to have the Smart Checking account. Again, there's a QR code on the screen. Scan that QR code. It'll take you straight to our Smart Rewards checking page where you can open that account. And if you do have this account, make sure that you're doing those things. You're taking care, you're using your card, you're getting the e-statements, and you're having either an ACH or a direct deposit into that account so that you can get your free $10 every month. Anything to add on that? I think it's pretty cut and dry. It's no fee to have the account. So it's a free checking account that we actually pay you to have. All right. If you have a credit card, you want to make sure and have the Smart Visa Rewards credit card that we have at Southwest Louisiana Credit Union. Why? Because it gives you rewards. Some of the rewards can be flights, travel. It even has cash back. You can redeem for gift cards. It's a fixed rate. It's the same rate on cash advances. You can transfer your balance from another credit card over to this card. It's just so many benefits. Again, this is the card to have. I always tell people, if I didn't work here, I would still want to have this card because it's a fixed interest rate. The rewards are, what more could you ask for? Travel, cash back, regular picking merchandise and gift cards. So the rewards on here are amazing. You get to pick the ones that you want. Every time you use your card, you earn points on it. And it's just a really, really good credit card to have. Our rates are our highest rate is lower than big box banks introductory rate that you're going to get there, or the rate that they're going to put you in, 30, 60, 90 days after you get the card. So our rates are just automatically lower. So you want to have a card that has the lowest interest rate on it. Use lower interest rate credit cards when holiday shopping. So the holidays, again, are around the corner. We may be more apt to charging items more, or doing our shopping on a credit card, whether it's for security purposes, or you just want to kind of pay it back over time. You don't want all that money coming out at one time out of an account. So you charge it so you can pay a little bit back over time. So use a smart card, use a smart Visa credit card. And if you're going to use a credit card, make sure that it has some good rewards on it, like our smart Visa rewards credit card. And again, if you're using a credit card and you're not getting rewards, you're missing out on the good stuff. You're missing out on all the extra free stuff that you could be getting. So QR code at the top of the screen, you can scan there. This is the perfect time to get it because, again, the holidays are approaching. You may be more apt to charging more stuff during the holidays, or you may have some big ticket items that you've been eyeing that you want to put on a credit card. So get your Smart Visa Rewards credit card now, right in time for the holidays. And we'll have some promotions coming up here within the next month or so that will give you some added rewards on the credit card when you use it. So get your card now so you get those added rewards coming up in November and December. Anything else on that, Shelly? Or Shelly's?
I like the rewards a lot. I mean, I've used it for just simple things like I can get my perfume off of the website, and then I don't have to go spend $60, $70, $80 at the store. Or, I mean, I've got a flat iron. That's stuff we use every day. And it's just like shopping online. You go in there, pick out what you want, and you check out, it mails it to you. So I think it's pretty simple.
Very good. Sounds like you said, stuff that we use already. You could be getting it free with the rewards, redeeming your rewards for it. Milena or Sandra, anything extra?
I think when it comes to credit cards too, you always have to watch the fine print. So if you sign up for a credit card that might offer you something, make sure you check to see, does it have an annual fee on it? Does it have balance transfer fees? If you want to transfer from one card to the other. So, because I know I got suckered in like that whenever I was in undergrad. I signed up for a credit card, didn't know there was any annual fees in it. And ours does not have that.
Very good. Yes. So we have no balance transfer fees, no annual fees on the card. So all the things that Sandra said, you want to, look for in the fine print, like we're being transparent about it. We don't have those things. We have just a really good card and a really good card for you. And Sandra, when she was saying she got kind of tricked into a credit card, I always tell people don't fall for the free beach towel. Because that was me.
I was Domino's Pizza.
I fell for the pretty beach towel. It was like purple and teal, and it was so pretty. And I signed up for a credit card to get it. And then my interest rate was like 25.99%, some ridiculous amount. And I remember like calling them, crying on the phone, like I wanted to close it. I didn't know what I got myself into. But I had that pretty beach towel. So it definitely was not worth it. Don't fall for the beach towel or any other, little trinket that they try to give you for a card that's almost 30% interest. Ours does not go up that high at all. Even the highest rate is almost half of that. So anyway, and I'm sorry, I just clicked into the chat and I saw that LaKendra posted in regards to our slide before with the Lucky Lanyard. She won $100 prize last year. So even someone on our Zoom today can attest that the Lucky Lanyard program works. Someone said they need to us to speak louder. Okay, Ms. Joyce, we will do our best to speak a little bit louder. So that's about credit cards. Again, you can scan the QR code. If you don't have our Smart Visa Rewards card, this is the time to get it right before the holidays so that you can get in on the perks that'll be coming up here in November and December. So another thing that you want to do that can help you save some money and just kind of put yourself in position to be successful going forward. The end of the year, if you have not checked your credit report, make sure that you go in and pull your credit reports from annualcreditreport.com. So Melena, you want to tell them a little bit about pulling their credit report and what to look for?
Yeah, you just want to make sure that everything that's on there is accounts that you're opening or inquiries that you're doing. You want to make sure that no late pays are reporting that shouldn't be. You just want to make sure all of your information is correct, yours, it's accurate. That's something that you should be doing at least one time a year. If you're not a frequent person who opens up new loans or, gets a new credit card or any of that, you want to make sure that you're at least checking that one time a year that you came in.
Sandra, you want to tell them anything about that?
I would say it's easier to, once you actually go to annualcreditreport.com, if there is an issue that is something that that you need to dispute it, you can actually do it directly through there as well. So there are things that you are able to do that, like Melena said, that we actually like to inform you and empower you so that you're able to do things on your own and kind of keep some of that money in your pocket versus going and paying someone to monitor that. And you can use that in turn, save money for the holidays.
Yep. So this is we can help you with that here at Southwest Louisiana Credit Union. Not only are all of our staff certified financial counselors, but we actually have Melena that is on board as our financial counseling specialist. So this is some of the stuff that she can help you specifically with. You get your credit report from the 3 bureaus one time. You get one from each bureau a year. So that means you can technically get 3 reports a year that you can compare, look at, make sure that the information is correct, dispute things, even through the app on our online banking. We have Credit Sense that will show you your credit score and things like that. If you use a Credit Karma, you can, look at the report. You can dispute things that are there. If you have questions, you can come and talk to Melena, or you can come and talk to anyone at the credit union, and we'll be happy to kind of advise you or give you some insight on some of the things that you may be able to do, because that could actually help your credit score. Sometimes information that's there in error, information that's not correct, could be hindering your credit score, could be, looking derogatory or, making derogatory marks on your credit report. So it could be a wrong address. It could be your name spelled wrong. It could be a lot of different things. So don't ignore the fact that your name is spelled wrong. Don't ignore the fact that they have an address on there that you never lived at, or a birth date, or an account that you don't recognize. You need to call attention to that and say, hey, where did this come from? I have no knowledge of this, or this is not mine. Or I paid these bills on time. I have proof that I paid them. You need to dispute things that are popping up on your credit report. You have to advocate for yourself. So we can help you to do that here at the credit union. Automate your bills and automate your savings. So signing up for auto pay with some of the bills that you have, whether it's an electricity bill, whether it's a loan that you have, whether it's your cell phone bill, credit card payment, whatever bills you can afford to automate, to say, hey, I want this to come out, every month on this date, or I want to send X amount of dollars to this credit card every month. I want to pay a little bit on my phone bill a few times a month, until I pay the balance. However, that gives you peace of mind that your bills are being paid and they're being paid on time. And you're kind of nipping away at your principal balance on those things. You could be putting a little extra money that you freed up from some other things on those bills. So that helps you know that your bills will be paid on time. You don't have to worry about them in the back of your head. You don't have to, you can mark it on your calendar if you want, but once you set it, you can still go in later. If this has been a rough month and you need to, I can't afford for that to come out on the 5th. I need to change that to the 10th. You can still go in and change the dates if you need to change the dates. But So you still have control over it and you can still manage how the payment comes out, but automate the bills that you can automate. That way, you know that your bills are being paid and that you're getting those balances down. And also automate your savings. So we talked about Lucky Lanyap earlier, but you know, have some money going into your savings account automatically. Have it direct deposited from your check, even if you're sending $25 or $50. You know, schedule that to come out of your check or whatever that source of income is every month to be deposited into the account that you're trying to save in. That way, you don't have to worry about, you know, oh, I didn't save this amount this week, or I forgot to go in and transfer $50, you know, whatever that amount is. Automate it so that way it's done. By the time you see it, you know you've already saved your $50 or your $100 for the month or whatever it is. It could be $10. Savings is savings, no matter how small. So make sure that you're putting something away, and it's even easier if you can automate it. Anybody want to offer anything else on that? Or
I just want to mention that you can automate transferring weekly, monthly on your account online. You can set that up yourself online. Stop it, start it anytime you want. That's at your fingertips.
Yep. So this screen grab here on the left of the screen is actually from our online banking source. So it says pick the bill you want to pay, enter the information from your bill. I think it's going to ask like your account number, maybe the address of the vendor that you're paying, and then choose how much and when you pay it. So that's that management side. You can still go in and change those things if you need to change them. But it says utilities, phone, insurance, credit cards. Like I know that if I don't automate everything, but I automate a lot of things because I know if I didn't, I would forget. Like I would forget, you know, some insurance or something somewhere. Something would fall through the cracks, you know. So things like insurance that I don't really want to pay, I just automate it so that I don't even see it, so that it just comes out. So that it just comes out and I know that it's taken care of. So again, you can manage which ones you want to do that to. You may not want to do it to everything, but the ones that you think, you know, are you apt to maybe forgetting that you have that bill, or you don't check your mailbox, or, you know, your email box gets full when they're sending you, you know, your bill online, you know, set it up on auto pay. And then also some places offer discounts for when you set your bill on auto pay. So they'll offer you a discount. I know my cell phone bill provider will offer a discount for having my cell phone bill on auto pay, or my cell phone services on auto pay. So I like it's a $10 credit, but that's $10 less that I have to pay each month on my bill. So and it's for each line. So you know, ask them if they're asking you to, you know, would you like to set it up on auto pay? You know, ask them, hey, well, do y'all have any incentive or any rewards or anything for setting it up on auto pay? Sometimes you can get a cheaper rate. Sometimes you can get a lower interest rate. Sometimes you can get a discount on your bill. So it's definitely worth asking. Okay. So take control. So take control of your debt. Make a list of all of your debts, including your cell phone bills, your insurance, your credit card, your loans. Sometimes we're paying so much, like we don't know what's coming in, what's going out. Money's just we just pay it and keep going. But in order to be able to budget and to really know, you know, what we're spending money on and what we may be able to cut back on, how we may be able to save, we need to know where our money's going. So make a list. It may be scary when you start to really think about everything that you're spending money on, but you owe that to yourself. To sit down, make a list of all your debts, like, you know, put it all down on paper. What the debt is, what the balance is, what interest rate you may be paying, how much you're paying each month, when it's due. So you can get a clear snapshot of, you know, what money is going out and where you might be able to cut back from. Identify the bills that you may be able to lower by lumping them together and paying them off quicker with something like a debt consolidation loan from the credit union. We offer debt consolidation here at Southwest Louisiana Credit Union. It's a really good thing if you have credit card bills, personal loans, you know, you have just lots of little bills that you could kind of put together. So you're not paying like, you know, such and such interest rate here and an interest rate there and a different interest rate here. Put that together, you can make one payment and we'll take care of all of that for you, where you'll pay all that stuff off quicker, sooner, one interest rate and one payment. for all of that. So that will in turn save you some money in the long run. And it'll also help your credit score when you do that. So consider debt consolidation. That is peace of mind for a lot of people too, because you don't have to worry about all these little bills, and because the interest that you're paying is not going to the principal. It's kind of like money you just kind of throw away, because the balance stays the same. A lot of times when you make those minimum payments, it's not even enough to cover the principal, what you owe on the actual principal balance. A lot of it just goes to the interest that you're charged on it. So that's why you want to get things that are very low interest. So you can start nibbling away at the principal balance. But once you see it on paper, that way you can kind of look at it and see where your money's going and what changes you may need to make. Even with your vehicle, if you just bought a vehicle, and you went to the dealership, and you got an interest rate that you didn't really think was the best interest rate, but you needed a car, so you just went with it. The note was decent, you could afford it, maybe not comfortably, but hey, you can afford it. Come talk to us. Let us refinance that vehicle for you. We'll get you in most times a much lower rate, and that will then make your payments lower. Then you can take that money and put that on something else, whether it's going into a savings account or paying off some other debts that you may have. But refinancing is always a wonderful thing, especially if we can get your rate lower, because that's going to save you some money. The QR code at the bottom of the screen is a great way to take you to the page on our website where you can actually look into refinancing your vehicle with us. And we can also answer questions about that. So consider refinancing. If you've just purchased a vehicle or someone who has, make sure that you are getting the best interest rate, and we can help you get that lower. I have a question here in Q&A that says, I purchased a home 4 months ago and it's still not showing on my credit report. Sandra, would you know anything about that?
Usually it takes at least 30 days. I would actually check with the lender and find out. See, you purchased a home 4 months ago, still not reporting. Yeah, it should show. It should be showing up by now, so you get credit for those on-time payments. So I would definitely reach out to your lender and ask those questions, and just mention that your payments aren't reflecting on your credit report.
Okay, so sorry, that came up in the chat, so I didn't want to miss it. So thank you, Sandra, for that. So she's saying reach out to your lender to make sure that you're getting credit for those payments that you're making. So Devin, thanks for posting that. They also beat other interest rates. Wonderful refinancing with them. Thank you for that. So we hope that we were able to help you do some refinancing of something that you may have had. It sounds like it worked in your favor. So let's see. Should I wait to refinance after having my student loans become available? Shelly? Not Shelly OG, but Shelly.
Let me see. Let me look at it again. Let's see. What are you meaning? Can you explain a little bit more about having your student loans become available?
Like maybe if they're in deferment, like I'm still in school at the moment, so they're deferred right now.
They're deferred right now.
You could still do the refinance now, because we actually do calculate in a percentage of those student loans for your monthly note. That way we can make sure that you do budget once you do have to start paying those student loans.
Yeah. So we know that at some point you're going to have to account for those payments to your student loans. So when they're calculating your loan and your eligibility and things like that, they factor in an amount, even though they're deferred already. So what she's saying is that, yeah, you can still come in and talk to us, or, consider refinancing with us, so that, by the time that you do start paying it, you'll be likely altogether paying less on whatever you want to refinance. And then you'll still have, whatever your student loan amount is. But altogether, you'd be paying less by refinancing your other stuff with us. Okay. All right. Oops. There we go. So don't be afraid to make the call. Ask for the discount. Now, some people may cringe. I don't have a problem calling. If y'all need me to call for y'all, let me know. I will call for you. Some people call it haggling. I don't call it haggling. I call it leveraging your loyalty. Make the call. Find out if you qualify for a better rate, or, you know, if you qualified for an introductory promotion that may be going on, like the new member pricing or the new customer pricing. If you've been with a company for a long time, or you've been receiving services through your cable provider, internet provider, your cell phone provider for 5, 10, 20 years, and they ought to be able to work with you, you know, but they say, you know, ask not, whatever, get not, whatever that saying is. You get it. But, you know, you have to, like I said, closed mouth don't get fed. So ask for it and say, hey, you know, I've been with you guys for, you know, 10 years, 5 years. I've been, you know, you've been my service provider. I've been paying my insurance here, you know, for 10, 15 years. My parents had insurance with y'all. I kept the same insurance. What can you do for me? Can you, you know, is there anything else you can do to help me? Are there any incentives? Are there any discounts that you can add? And a lot of times they'll have something. They'll have something that they can do. I always say, you know, like, you can do something. And if they won't do it, that's for the manager. Somebody can do something. Even if it's just a limited, you know, say we're going to do this for 3 months. Hey, take it. That's 3 months, you know, discount that you're going to get. So make the call and find out if you deserve it. You know, you've been loyal. You've been with these companies. You've been paying them. They can help you. Trust. They're not losing. So, they want to retain your business. So ask them what they can do to help you. Also ask for your discounts. So a lot of times there are student discounts, senior citizen discounts, if you're in the military, law enforcement, educators, lots of different things. So sometimes I've gone to stores before, I'm not ashamed to say, and I'm like, well, I teach financial education, teacher, educator. I mean, it all depends who's at the register, you know. But y'all didn't say I had to teach at a K through 12 school, or, you know, just said educator. You might teach CCD. I don't know. But for your discounts, take someone to the store with you who's a senior citizen. Let them check out for you. I mean, hey, penny saved is a penny earned. Am I right? Yeah. I mean, you know, my friends here agree. You know, but definitely, and student discounts, you know, keep your student ID. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. Keep your student ID with you. They have deep student discounts. A lot of our local businesses here in our communities offer student discounts. Again, your senior citizens, military, just ask, you know, it could be healthcare workers now, you know, they've done a lot of things for healthcare workers. But just find out what discounts you know, are being offered to you, because you could be missing out on 10, 15, 20%. That can cover your taxes on a lot of things. So take advantage of your discounts. You deserve them. Bundle options with your insurance. Call your insurance company, whether it's your home or your car insurance company, and find out, you know, hey, I have a boat and a car, you know, I have an ATV and a car, I have 2 cars or whatever, you know, can I get a bundle deal? Is there a discount for having that? Is there a discount for, you know, having an alarm in my house or whatever? Make sure that you're getting whatever discounts they have available to you, because nobody likes paying insurance anyway. So you might as well, you know, take advantage of the discounts and the incentives that they offer. So make sure you're being bundled into things, even your cable and internet provider. A lot of times we'll say it's cheaper if you have internet and cable together and a phone, whatever. I had a phone line, what you call those lines? A landline. Well, I probably still have it now. I don't know the number, but it offers me a discount by doing a bundle as opposed to having my internet and my cable separately. So whatever, I don't have no landline, but if y'all want me to have a landline, that's fine. But anyway, it offers you discounts. So make sure that you're taking advantage of those things. So anybody have anything else they want to offer on that? I'm the only one that's calling and haggling people.
Even for your insurance, if you can afford it, ask them how much it would be if you paid for it, you know, in 6-month increments or 1-year increments, you know, because a lot of times you can save, you know, paying that for a certain period of time versus paying it month to month. So small things add up.
It adds up. That's the thing. And it makes you feel good when you feel like somebody, you know, did something for you. So We have a couple of questions in the chat. So I'm going to stop here. And how long do you need to be on a job to get a home loan? Sandra may be able to help us with that.
You need 2 solid years of job history with no breaks longer than 4 months.
Okay. So Laura, we hope that that answered your question. LaKendra says that Books A Million waives the yearly membership fee for educators.
Oh, wow.
Very good. So Books A Million will waive their yearly membership fee for educators. So if that applies to you or someone you know, pass that on to them. I think that that's pretty cool. Devin says, you crack me up. Just say you teach your kids. That's so smart. I do. We all teach our kids. That's it. I think that that's fair. I mean, who can argue with that? And also call your internet provider and ask for the promotion rate. And it will drop your rate for 3 to 6 months. Absolutely. I'm sure I've done that before. And then call back after the 3 to 6 months again and be like, hey, what's that rate? The new rate? And just keep doing it.
Ask for retention.
Ask for the retention department. That's it. When you say that, they know you're serious and you might be about to. So they're willing to pull some strings. Somebody can always do something. Trust me.
Yeah,
okay?
always.
Even when they say they're doing everything that they can, they're not. Okay. So you can't let up on the gas. Like, keep on applying pressure. Okay. It'll work out. Okay. If y'all need me to call, let me know. I'll be more than happy. This seems like a lot. We're going to run through it. I promise you, it's not as long as it looks. So what are some things that you can do right now to start saving money? Some really quick things that you can do. Again, we just talked about reviewing your monthly bills. Call and ask questions. If you see something on your bill that's like, why am I paying this fee for this? I never understand, like, internet and cable. There's like a connection fee. Well, it's not going to work unless it's connected. So why am I paying like a connection fee? Or, I don't understand. There's like all kind of fees in there. I call and ask questions. I mean, beg the question sometimes. Look at your spending. Can you cut the cable? Yes. There's a lot of, I'm sorry for anybody who works out there in the cable industry that may be on here. But, get that antenna, the little antenna. Why they laughing at me? It's true. If you only watch certain channels, streaming services are available.
She said, get that antenna.
That's just to get that antenna. I got that antenna. Listen, I only watch a few channels anyway. I like to watch the news. I don't want to pay to watch the news. I feel like that ought to be free. So anyway, get that little antenna.
It's on the antenna.
With that, and you can save on your cable bill. I mean, this is not like secret information. It's just out there. But sometimes we just keep putting off to call and you have these packages that we might be paying for,
that's
400 channels, and you're paying for 400 cable channels. Yeah, you watch 10, and then you also have Netflix that you watch mostly, and then you're streaming, other stuff. So you're paying all these different things, but you might be able to take your cable package down to the basic cable and just stream your other stuff. So, I mean, do it legally. I'm not saying do it illegally, but there's some legal ways to stream. So I think. Anyway, there's lots of cool things now that you can do to help lower stuff like your cable bill. Taking a break from monthly subscriptions. Somebody on here wants to talk about subscriptions. I think it was Shelly OG. No?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, I did. Yes, because I'm passionate about this one, right? So check if you have an iPhone, go to your app store and see what subscriptions you're signed up for, because you may be paying monthly for something you set up a long time ago and don't even know. Or even check your kids' iPads to see if they accidentally set up a free trial and then it turned into a subscription, because all of those little charges add up. And it could save you a bunch if you don't even know it's just coming out of your account monthly.
Yep, that's very, very true. I think I put on there, has the promotional period ended?
Make sure mark your calendar.
Yeah, mark. Is the trial period over? Sometimes
they will take it.
Yeah, I've signed up, for certain, like on my Fire Stick, certain cable like Stars and stuff like that I don't watch all the time, but with certain series come on that we want to watch. My husband likes to watch Power, and we watch it together. But anyway, so we don't watch other stuff on it. So once the series is like over, we can cancel it because it's like $9. I think I paid $9 a month for it. But sometimes I forget to cancel it. I'm like, oh, well, it's going to come back on. So, but all those months that we're not using it, I'm still paying. If it's $9, it's $10 to me. So I'm still paying those $10 for all those months that I'm not using instead of canceling it and starting over. Get a new email address, you know? So anyway, we have some other comments in the chat in regards to cable. It says, get a Fire Stick and also only pay for the internet. You can catch the same channels and more than cable with a Fire Stick. I agree with that. Somebody said that Devin says the internet is only $70 to $100 a month by paying internet and cable. Yeah, so internet and cable for $150 to $200 a month. So if you don't need the cable part and you're streaming or using a Fire Stick or something else, you know, just go for the internet. Go for what you know that you're going to use. You can use the internet to stream your cable services through your Fire Stick and other apps. So very good information there. Thank y'all for sharing. Go through this really quick. Sign up for the Stores Rewards program anywhere you shop. They may text you and email you to death, but it's worth it. Okay, it's worth it. A lot of times the deals and things that are going on, even in your regular with your grocery provider, some of the sales that happen each month or each week, are only applicable if you are a rewards member. So make sure that you put your phone number in at the checkout. Like, let them sign you up so that you can pay the cheaper price in the store that they're offering. Buy gift cards. So discounts range from 2 to 20% when purchasing a gift card, then utilizing it. So Melena, I believe this is like when you can buy discount gift cards online, right?
You can. And like I've even seen in the stores, like especially iTunes gift cards, it'll say they'll have a tag 10% off this week. So you'll get like a $20 or $50 iTunes gift card and it will be 10% off when you buy it. So you're getting $50 worth of iTunes for, you know, at a discounted price. And they have a lot of gift cards that are like that out there.
Especially around the holidays.
Yes.
Especially around the holidays, you can get like gift card bundles. You know, if you spend $50 at, you know, your favorite restaurant, they may throw in a $10 gift card free or $5 gift card free. Whatever, you know, if you're going to spend the money there anyway, like why not get something extra with it? So utilize gift cards. There are also websites where you can buy discounted gift cards. So you can actually, if you get gift cards for the holidays and things that like gift cards that you may not necessarily, to places that you may not necessarily shop or that you may not necessarily use, there are kiosks and also websites that you can actually legally sell that gift card to them for. They'll give you like a percentage of the worth of it. And then people can buy it for a discounted price. So you actually make some money, cash money back on the cards that you may not have used. You know, a lot of times I saw somebody post on Facebook the other day, several gift cards that they had like accumulated from birthdays and anniversaries and celebrations that were like in an old purse, you know, and so they each had a little bit of something left on them. You know, you take those gift cards and couple them with the sale or promotion or a coupon code, and you're really saving money that way. So use
also,
gift cards.
Can I mention, be careful with the gift cards that you don't keep them too long, because I know after so many years they will start feeing them out. I had one, I think that was 5 years old, and it would start charging me a monthly fee of like $4 until it was gone. So just something you don't realize, just make sure you're reading the disclosure that if that is something that would happen with it.
Yeah, and if you get a gift card, I know for sure, like with your visas, you can register that card online. So like register it, you know, with your name, the card number and everything. It'll tell you where your purchases were made. Just a little bit of added security, I guess, on your Visa credit card, Visa gift card. So definitely take advantage of gift cards because when you get a gift card, you know you like to shop at Dillard's or you like to shop at Foot Locker or Walmart or Target. Whenever the holidays roll around or birthday, ask people to give you gift cards. You know, if they say, hey, what do you want? You know, if you know, hey, I like to coupon at JCPenney's, or I like to, use my coupon codes at Walmart or at Target. I have I forgot what it's called, Red Circle Club, something, Red Dot Club. They have
the debit card, yeah. Huh? The Red Dot debit card.
Yeah.
But they'll say like, if you use that, you get a percentage off. So use that. And in conjunction with, you know, a gift card will help you to save even more. Sandra, you had anything on that?
No, I think you handled it.
So redeem your credit card points for gift cards. So we talked about credit cards earlier. Make sure that, you know, again, you can get redeemed for gift cards, either for you to use, or even you can use those gift cards to gift to other people. So if you know you have, you know, the holidays coming up and you like to give gift cards, redeem your credit card points for some gift cards that you can then gift to people in your family. If you have kids, you may want to gift them, you know, a gift card to a store that they may be asking you to buy them something from. So you give them a gift card and teach them how to manage their money. So different ways to do it, but definitely utilize your rewards to get gift cards that you can use then later. Do grocery pickup so you can stick to your list and are not tempted to make unnecessary purchases. So I've been doing this myself lately with grocery pickup. I didn't do that before, but it's very, not only for the convenience factor, but it helps me to stay focused. So I'm only getting the things that I need to get from my household. I'm not like, oh, look, the flip-flops are on sale, you know, oh, look, this cute shirt, especially like at Walmart. So make sure that utilizing that will kind of help you to stay focused. It helps you to create a list in your online app that maybe at the grocery store that you shop at. So you can see like what you use in your household, what you are constantly buying. So you're not buying extra things that, you know, you may go bad or that you may never use. So that you're buying the things that you need and saving money there. Anything on that?
I would also say whenever you're making your list, if you're looking at really trying to save money, shop your sales. So make your grocery list according to what's on sale for the week. And that's a way too, you can cut back a little bit.
Absolutely. And talking about shopping what's on sale, you know, when you're shopping, don't be afraid to shop the clearance or around for the best deal. This is your hard-earned money. I like to get the most for my money. So if I can shop the clearance or off-season stuff for the next season, you know, in anticipation of, you know, summer's coming back, hopefully, you know, hopefully we're going to see summer next year. So like now all the summer stuff is on sale. So, you know, put that stuff away. If it's something that, you know, that you didn't get to get this year, you know, you found a need for it this year and you didn't buy it, you know, go ahead and get it while it's 50 or 75% off. And you can then, you know, store it up for next year. So anything you want to add on that, Melina? So, and then lastly, we do offer skipper payments a few times a year, most of the time. You can take advantage of that when that is available. And know that, you know, freeing up a little bit of that money, you can take that money and put it on something else, you know. Those payments, that loan payment just goes to the back of your loan and it kind of frees up that money for that month. But then you can use that money, you know, when things are in debt or when bills are a little bit higher, and use it to put on something else. So lots of different things that you can do to start saving right now. Let me look at the questions real quick. Oh, y'all putting some good stuff in here. Oh, wait, somebody says, also, ExxonMobil has rewards for fuel that will save you also. And if you shop at Kroger's, you can get 10 cents off at Shell and Kroger's gas station. That's very true. So I think, so it's Kroger's that does Kroger's. Oh, Shell and the Kroger's gas station. Yeah. Yes, you can get 10 cents off. Gas is high.
Walmart too.
Yep. And Walmart, if you put it on a gift card, I think if you use a gift card, you can get 5 cents off, I believe. And then you can also couple that with I think Murphy Rewards. I believe that's what it's called. Yeah. Where you put your phone number in and then you can redeem, at $100
or something, get 10 cents off.
Yeah, so at $100 or 100 points,
yeah,
you get 10 cents off. So, you know, be strategic with where you spend your money and where you put your fuel, where you grocery shop, because they're going to offer you incentives and bonuses on things that you're going to automatically and eventually need to spend money on. So your grocery shop, you know, use your rewards card so you can build points that you can then turn around and use on fuel. So our cars have to be able to go. So, you know, we don't like to spend money on gas, but we need it. So why not save, you know, 5 or 10 cents on it? There's some, I think Shelly, we were talking about the Get Upside app, I think this week. Yeah. It's another cool app. I'm actually waiting right now. I submitted a receipt the other day, so hopefully that'll work out. for me where you actually get cash back. Walmart.
You can also use it sometimes at I know like Wendy's is on there. So like my sister stops at Wendy's for breakfast and you get like 37% of your cash back like at Wendy's. You just upload a picture of your receipt or, you know, put whatever card number, not your full card number, but it somehow links itself with their system to know how much you spent there. And I'm excited about it. I watch mine every time I fill up just to see how much I get back.
Yeah, that's
you have to get gas anyway.
Yeah, that's exciting. You're going to be spending the money anyway, so why not let them pay you back or give you something back on it?
And it's usually, I usually go to the gas stations. It's usually like 18 cents or 20 cents back a gallon.
Yeah, and that adds up. Okay, let's see. I have some questions. Yep, somebody just put the Get Upside out pays you 9 to 12 cents a gallon. And they said, yes, I have $30 in my Get Upside out. That is really cool. Thanks for sharing. Let's see, something said Walmart gives you 5 cents off of gas if you pay with the gift card. Yep. And 10 cents during the holidays. So that's just good to know. Tip, ask stores, restaurants, etc. if you can use an expired coupon. That is very, very true. Some places will still accept expired coupons. I've taken advantage of this several times. So, hey, it doesn't hurt to ask. All they can do is say no. So definitely ask and take advantage of that if you do couponing, which is very, very fun. Thanks for sharing those tips, everyone. Okay, we'll keep going. Let's see. So this is about online shopping. So, you know, when you're shopping online, check for available coupon codes. There are several online like coupon sites that will give you codes for things when you're shopping online. One of the ones that I use is Retail Me Not. I just go to Retail Me Not before I search online and I put in whatever the store is, whether it's a restaurant, a retail store, grocery store, whatever I'm buying online. And it'll tell me if there's a code that I can use. Sometimes it's free shipping. Sometimes it's 10% off with, you know, welcome back 10 or whatever the code is. It'll give you the code and it'll automatically apply it to your cart. It'll take you to the site basically. Again, that doesn't cost anything to do. It's free. Why not save that money? Use store apps, download the coupon. So if you like to shop, I'm just saying JCPenney's, but whatever. If you like to shop at Target or any store, whether it's CVS, Walgreens, download their app and use their coupons. You can link coupons to your account. So when you put your phone number in at the register, those coupons will automatically apply to your order. So that's really cool to see. A lot of the retail stores, your general merchandise stores will do that. Your dollar stores will do that. Your Target, any other store pretty much that you shop at will allow you to add coupons to your carts. I know Walgreens and CVS does it, and I do it a lot there. You could add the coupon to your cart and to your account, and when you check out, those coupons will come up and you'll see your total decrease. So it's really fun when all that stuff's ringing up and then you see your total just going down. Like Kroger's, I like to do it at Kroger's, Albertsons, just, you know, your stores like that you frequent. Use those coupons. It makes a huge difference in your bill. Download and use a browser extension. So I use a browser extension when shopping online. The one that I like to use is Rakuten. It used to be called Ebates back in the day. And so they were just giving you tips and things. So we're not like, you know, a spokesperson for Rakuten or for Retail Me Not or any of these other places that we're mentioning, just giving you some tips and some things that we've done and we've tried. And they are tested and proven to be effective. So Rakuten is a browser extension that basically, if you shop online at any of the places, pretty much almost any retailer, you go through this site, Rakuten first, and then it'll take you to their site and it says, you know, if you purchase online, you'll get 5% back, 10% back. Sometimes they even give up to 15% back. And then during the holidays, they run specials where it's like 20% back. That's huge. And they send you a check every quarter for all the money that you've earned cash back for the purchases that you've made. I always use that money. My checks come in, they go into my Christmas Club account. So usually around the holidays, I do a lot of online shopping. So all the money that I've gained from cash back goes into my Christmas Club account to start off for next year. So if it's stuff that you're going to buy anyway, why not pay less for it by just using a browser extension? Anybody have anything they want to add on that?
I don't.
I should have put my referral code in here for y'all to sign up. Email me if y'all want the code. Well, I'm being funny with that. But if you do use these things, if you share your code with your friends, they'll deposit monies into your account. So sometimes they give like $30. Like,
yeah, on the Get Upside app, if you refer someone, you get $10.
See? So a lot of these things you refer, you know, if you share your code with your friends and they sign up and start using it, they'll give your friend something and then give you something for the referral. So if y'all would like my code, email me. So make more money, join the gig economy, holiday seasonal work. So, you know, if you're looking for a way to make more money, this is the time. First of all, everybody has a now hiring sign, everybody. You know, even if you work a regular 9-to-5 job, if you have extra time and you want to say, you know what, I want to, you know, pick up another little side gig just to make money for the holidays or to make money to, you know, kickstart your savings for next year. You only want to work there during the holidays. A lot of seasonal work is available too. So there are jobs to be had out there. May only be a couple hours a week or a few hours a week, you know, but hey, if it puts another $70, $80, $100, $200 in your pocket every 2 weeks, every week, whatever, any amount, you know, and it's not costing you too much time, you know, away from your family, if it's time that you can spare to do that, you know, consider getting a seasonal job or an extra little part-time job, maybe even something that pays cash, whatever, just to kind of get you with some extra money in your pocket during the holidays for sure. Or if you have a talent or a craft or a skill, the gig economy is booming. So basically everybody or a lot of people are getting into, you know, what we call it a side hustle, you know, getting into something. They may make t-shirts, you know, they may drive for Uber or for Lyft or for waiter. There's a lot of virtual things that you can get involved with. You could sell stuff online. You can clean out your closet and bring that clothes to, you know, a lot of the consignment places or places that upcycle stuff. They'll buy it from you. You know, there's a lot of ways to make money and make extra money. Take advantage of that. People make baskets for the holidays. They make custom things. During the holidays, people are always looking for a unique gift. If you have a talent, you know, in making stuff and floral arrangements and decorating and just, you know, use your skills and your talents to put more money in your pocket. People are willing to pay for service and they're willing to pay for convenience. So take advantage of that. Anybody want to offer anything on it?
You nailed it.
All right. Hosting a holiday function, ways to save. We all, you know, like to socialize during the holidays. And for some of us, you know, we haven't had our family around for Christmas, you know, our big Christmases, big Christmas holidays, celebrations in a while. You know, we may be looking forward to it. We may want to host them, whether you got a new home or, you know, you got a special event that you're planning. You know, do a potluck and ask people to bring a dish. Mm-hmm. Feeding people can be very expensive, especially feeding a lot of people. So make it fun, you know, engage them. Say, hey, you know, who wants to bring, hey, Aunt Mary makes great rice dressing. We're going to ask Aunt Mary to cook the rice dressing for everybody. Shelly makes great beans. We want Shelly to do the beans, you know, and they'll feel flattered that you asked them as well. So, you know, find out what they're good at and engage them into the social, into the celebration. And it'll help save you some money as well. Such and such makes good punch. Let them be in charge of the punch. They'll feel special, you know. So, but it also helps to save you money. Use what you have in your pantry already when cooking. You know, sometimes we buy things and that's me. I never have two things that appear to go together. So, but sometimes you get creative and find recipes based on the ingredients that you have. You come up with something really good. So use what you have in your pantry and get creative. Shop store brands. Walmart and Target brands are far cheaper. So buy your the local brand. And ways to save money. A lot of times it tastes the same or ain't that big of a difference. But sometimes the cost can be very significant. And if you need to purchase things, shop early to alleviate the budget strain of having to buy everything at once, basically. Anything else on that? Y'all got anything, Shelly? Nope.
Not on that, nope.
Okay, very good. All right, so we are nearing the end of our presentation here. There's one more question I'm going to answer here at the end. But if you need help or you are not sure where to turn, come and see our financial counseling specialist, Malena, here. For the upcoming new year, you can actually scan the QR code on your screen and you can set up an appointment to sit with her and like lay it all out on the table. Let's look at your finances. Let's look at your income that's coming in. Let's see what's going out. She can help you with all the things that we talked about and more. There's other things as well that she can help you with, to kind of get you on the right road or to position yourself to be successful. As you approach the end of the year, going into the new year, if you are interested in buying a home next year and the next coming years, and you want to start to position yourself right now, you would be meeting with Sandra. So you might want to talk to Malena first or get with Sandra. They can kind of help you to say, hey, here's what you're going to need. Just like somebody asked what they needed as far as job history. So they can work together to find out what you'll need to get put on the right track so that you can start to achieve the goals and the financial freedom that you so much deserve. So again, the QR code will take you to our website where you can put in your information. Malena will reach out to you and schedule an appointment with you to sit down and just talk. And we can kind of help you get to where you need to be. We hope that you have enjoyed this presentation. There was another question here. Let me go to it. It says, my credit score has improved a great deal since I took a home equity loan a few years ago with a different credit union. Should I see if I can get a lower rate?
It never hurts you to check for a lower rate. Just keep in mind that whenever you do shop rates, maybe have one lender in mind, because you don't want to hop from person to person or lender to lender, because every time you get your credit pulled, it does lower your score. But it never hurts to try and check to see if you have a lower rate. That'll never hurt you.
All right. So we hope that answered your question, Randall. And if you have any other questions, feel free again to drop them into our chat or into our Q&A box, and we'll be happy to try to answer that for you. Again, we thank you for joining us here for another installment of Smart Money Moves in 2021. And we'll be back on next month with hopefully another exciting topic. If you have something special that you want to learn about, I saw someone in the beginning posted about business lending and business services. If you have a topic that you want us to present on, please give us that feedback. We'd love to know what you want to hear. And you're always welcome to reach out to us. I think my next slide is this one. Well, thank you for joining us. Here it is. Our phone number is 337-477-9190. And our website is www.swlacu.com. Thank you to my credit union buddies for joining me on the live today. And we hope that this information that we brought to you was exciting and enlightening. And we thank you for joining us. If you have anything, drop it in the Q&A. We'll try to answer it, or we can reach out to you individually. Remember, if you were on, we will be doing 2 drawings at the end of this, where we will contact you directly. If you are one of our winners, we have 2 prizes, and we'll get you to come up to the credit union and pick up your prize and take a picture with us. So hopefully your phone will ring a little later today once we pull our report and see who was on, who stayed on with us. And we'll be calling you hopefully to come and get one of our prizes. And we hope to see you next month for our next Smart Money Moves workshop. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you. Thank you for your membership. And we hope that you have a wonderful rest of your Thursday. Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all.